It's Tuesday evening, it's time for Weather Geeks. It's our daily deep dive into our valley's weather. We've got so much to talk about yet again this evening, in the middle of a very active month of August. The severe weather season kind of turned on a dime this year after a very quiet start to the season in April and May, starting around mid-June and taking us through the last, basically 60 days. We've had a lot of active weather across our region with a lot of severe thunderstorms and some flooding threats as well. Now, today's rainfall total is a little more modest than yesterday. These are actual rain gauges across the area, and as of about 7 p.m. over the last 24 hours, 0.17 Newton Falls, a few hundredths of an inch, Youngstown to Boardman to Columbiana to Latonia over towards New Garden, up to a quarter of an inch with some showers earlier today down towards the Glenmore and Calcutta areas. Those are actual rain gauges. When we look at the radar estimates, we have kind of one hot spot, or maybe two to look at. One up towards Greenville in northwestern Mercer County, half an inch to an inch, fairly common up there. Up towards Mesopotamia, maybe up to an inch in a few communities near the Ashtabula line, and with some showers pushing back into southern Columbiana County this evening. I think this radar estimate's a little overcooked, but there's been some downpours late this afternoon and early this evening that have pushed into parts of the Route 30 corridor. So this is the radar as of 6:54. Some claps of thunder earlier. Those have tried to diminish as this has moved up towards West Point and Lisbon, over towards Unity, Nagley, Rogers, into East Palestine as well. And some of these harder downpours making their way into Elwood City and heading towards Newcastle this evening. Some of this heavy rain sneaking up I-77, missing our TV viewing area. To the west, as of this recording. Boy, what a mess across the eastern U.S. today with the remnants of Fred interacting with a stalled front, and there's been a whole bunch of tornado warnings down in the Carolinas, just one after another, from Charlotte back towards the spine of the Appalachians, with Fred's remnants, and also lots of flash flooding going on in western North Carolina, and that flash flood risk will extend northward over the next 12 to 18 hours. So flash flood watches have been issued as nearby as Beaver County, Butler County, Venango County in PA, also Hancock County, West Virginia, Jefferson County, Ohio, kind of our neighboring counties to the south and to the east. Wouldn't be totally shocked if tonight the Weather Service in Pittsburgh adds a couple of counties maybe to that flash flood watch. Maybe Columbiana and Carroll, maybe. We're kind of on the edge around here of getting into some pretty heavy rain tomorrow morning and maybe it just missing us to the east. Overall, the axis of heaviest rain with Fred has shifted to the west with recent model runs. Yesterday it looked like kind of the axis of heavy rain would go kind of right up the spine of the Appalachians. Now it's shifted maybe 50 to 100 miles to the west, and so that brings the heavier rain back into western West Virginia, southeast Ohio, the panhandle of West Virginia, and also more of western PA as well. And so our high-res FUTURECAST, as we go through the overnight tonight, a scattering of showers this evening, but past midnight, and especially by 3, 4, 5 in the morning and towards daybreak, it's going to start to rain pretty steadily. And this is going to be a soaker to kick things off on Wednesday across the valley. Several hours of steady rain tomorrow morning. And take a look at our computer model spread as of 7 p.m. Some of our higher resolution models, such as the NAM and the RPM, are trying to spit out 2 to 3 inches. Now, that might be a little overcooked. Some of the other modeling's closer to an inch, but I do think across our TV viewing area, an inch to 2 does seem pretty likely, I think, in a lot of places before Wednesday is through. Lowest amounts north and west, highest amounts south and east. So in other words, the best chance of maybe up to 2 inches or so will be in places like East Liverpool and heading over towards Newcastle and maybe Grove City. And in places like, Mesopotamia and Southington and maybe down to Craig Beach, those are places that probably see the least amount of rain during the day on Wednesday. But it's going to rain everywhere, especially in the morning hours. Here's a look at the official NWS flash flood risk for Wednesday. Medium risk in the yellow from, again, roughly Youngstown, south and east, and even higher risk across northern PA and the southern tier of New York. By Thursday, the overall flash flood risk will be pretty negligible, even though there could be some randomly placed showers and storms for Thursday afternoon. So our rain chances peaking during the first few hours of daylight on Wednesday, starting to lower by midday, and then we kind of go just back to scattered showers as we get into the afternoon. So there's the steady rain. By the afternoon, the steadiest of the rain's pushing east of I-79 over towards Altoona State College, Johnstown, Williamsport, up into the Finger Lakes in western PA. Around here, hit or miss shower. As we go through the afternoon, those will diminish by the evening. Watch for some fog by Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, spotty showers and storms. Going to be something we'll have to keep an eye on, but it's not going to rain nearly as much on Thursday as it will Wednesday, especially Wednesday morning. I've kept a low-end chance of a shower or storm in Friday's forecast. I think Friday could start with fog again. We might be in a little bit of a dry patch here for a lot of the day Friday. Low-end chance of a shower or storm by Friday afternoon. You'll see that on our daily rain chances here. Don't forget you can get these numbers anytime on the Storm Tracker 21 app. By the weekend, just a 20% chance in our current forecast for Saturday. Most of Saturday does look rain-free with a decent amount of sunshine. That'll probably be the better half of the weekend because another weather disturbance pivots through on Sunday, and there could be some showers and storms around before Sunday is through. Now, it's going to be warm, it's going to be humid through the first half of next week. I hinted at this yesterday on Weather for Weather Geeks. The longer range, there are some trends towards cooler weather by next weekend. So 10, 11, 12 days down the line, as we roll into the final days of August and towards September 1st, the overall pattern across the Midwest and the Great Lakes does not look as warm at that point. Does it look autumnal? No. But looks like we'll probably get a break by then, but it's a long way until then. It's going to be pretty steamy outside through about the middle of next week, so air conditioners will be busy for the next 7 or 8 days. That's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching Weather for Weather Geeks. More updates on the rain totals for tomorrow and what you can expect for the rest of the week this evening on social media, tonight on 21 News at 11 p.m. And early risers, make sure you check out Emily's forecast tomorrow morning on WFMJ Today.